This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Before we get to those stories, we have an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow.
And that brings with it a chance for some strong to severe storms. Let's go right to Dana Fulton with our certified most accurate forecast. Dana.
We're looking at the possibility for 2 rounds of strong to severe thunderstorms passing through tomorrow. One in the afternoon and then again overnight into Thursday. So because of this, we have added an alert day to the forecast for tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms certainly possible with very heavy rain, hail, high winds, and certainly not ruling out the chance for an isolated tornado. Of course, right now our radar is quiet. This will be the scene for us overnight. Not expecting anything new for us tonight or for early Wednesday morning. This is again coming through in the afternoon and overnight into Thursday. We'll stay quite warm and humid outside. Scattered showers and thunderstorms developing during the late afternoon. High temperatures will be in the middle 80s, and the rain chances that we're expecting for tomorrow linger into Thursday, bringing some more scattered rainfall, but not as much of a severe threat for Thursday. And then a dry stretch really carries us through the weekend and into next week. So we will take a closer look at the timing for these storms and some accumulation totals with the rain in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. And as always, for our local weather information on the go, check out our First Warn Weather app. It is free to download, available right now in your app store. Next at 10, the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County is taking a major step toward addressing a workforce shortage in the community.
Located just off of Verona Road, Tahlil Mohadeen shares the group's plans for a new youth workforce center in Fitchburg.
This job center will become the new hub for the Boys and Girls Club, as well as housing the organization's corporate offices. Now, it's not scheduled to be open just yet, but those involved with the project are moving forward with some pretty big plans.
We're going to be a difference maker for kids. We're going to change the opportunity equation for kids in this community.
A project 5 years in the making is finally breaking ground to help train the next generation.
Skills that will make a difference and expand the economic development in our community.
The building itself is pretty bare right now, but renovations will start in 1 month.
There'll be ability to train for electrical, plumbing, HVAC, carpentry.
John McKenzie donated the building and says it's time these professions got new blood.
The industry is primarily a bunch of old white men, and they're aging out. We need more women in the workforce. We need more people of color in the workforce.
The Boys and Girls Club is partnering with the Madison Area Builders Association to make sure those going through the program not only have access to training, but jobs as well.
And these are great jobs, and they're satisfying jobs. But they're not being advocated for, and they're not being taught in the schools.
Jobs area builders say are in demand.
As a builder, I'm very aware of the acute shortage of skilled workers. And this is throughout the United States.
Even pre-pandemic, the state of Wisconsin had over 8,000 construction-related jobs open.
Dane County leaders say not only will this program benefit participants,
the people getting the education here will have jobs forever,
but will also benefit the community as a whole.
The more people that are not marginalized, who are earning money, spending, paying taxes, being good citizens, the better off we all are.
The Boys and Girls Club has already raised half of its $17 million goal. They plan to welcome the first class of students in the fall of 2022.
New tonight, ousted Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales has reached a tentative settlement with city officials and plans to return to his post within weeks. Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett, the Common Council president, and a city alderman issued a statement today announcing this deal. Now, they haven't released the terms of the settlement, but say he will resume his post as chief by August 1st. Morales retired last August after the city's police commission demoted him. Morales sued for damages and his job back and won. Well, 2 people, including a gunman, are dead in Racine County. Deputies say around 7:30 this morning, the suspect, only identified as a white male, walked up to a 22-year-old man pumping gas at a station in Caledonia and shot him. Officers are calling it an execution. From there, the suspect shot at another vehicle in the parking lot. Luckily, the person inside was not hit. The suspect then left, went to another gas station, and confronted another man pumping gas. That person happened to be an undercover investigator with the department with 21 years of experience.
The suspect quickly approached the investigator with a gun drawn and began to shoot at him at a close distance. The investigator and the suspect both exchanged gunfire.
The suspect was shot multiple times and died. The investigator was also hit and taken to a Racine hospital where he is said to be in stable condition.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court is suspending a circuit judge in Winnebago County. They say Judge Scott Wolt made several crude remarks to defendants and attorneys over the years, and in one case even pulled out a gun from under his robe during sentencing for a burglary suspect. He'll be suspended for 7 days without pay beginning August 2nd. Wolt has sat on the bench since 2004. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul says the state's Department of Justice has received more than 100 reports of clergy and faith leader abuse since opening a statewide inquiry earlier this year. In a statement, Kaul says these reports are a critical part of the ongoing review. If you want to report abuse or have a friend or family member who was a victim, we have links on our website for how to report it.
Louis C.K., one of the biggest names in stand-up comedy, is coming to Madison this month, but his already sold-out shows at Comedy on State are no laughing matter for some. Back in 2017, Louis C.K.'s career came crashing down after several female comedians accused him of sexual misconduct. Initially, C.K. denied those claims, but eventually he admitted to several incidents over the years. His 5 shows at Comedy on State were sold out as of this morning. One person we spoke with today says he was stunned to learn Comedy on State Street would host him.
Probably the most popular comedy club in Madison. It's in downtown Madison, and for them to do this, like, sure it's a mainstream area and they could get a lot of revenue and a lot of money for it, but like I said, is it really worth it?
Now, we reached out to Comedy on State Street for comment on this story, but haven't heard back yet. We also tried another club who reportedly turned down hosting Louis C.K., and they also have not responded.
In their latest attempt to crack down on dangerous driving on East Washington Avenue, Madison police say they stopped 24 vehicles for speeding during traffic enforcement yesterday. All of them were going at least 14 miles per hour over the posted limit. Last month, 2 people were killed on East Wash within a week. 4 people have been killed on that road this year alone. Election results now in the race for the 37th Assembly District. It has flipped. Democrat Pete Adams took home more than 59% of the vote, beating his Republican challenger, William Penterman. The seat became vacant when incumbent Republican John Jagler was elected to the Senate earlier this year. And for the Dane County Supervisor race, District 19, a close one today. Timothy Rockwell beats Kristen Morris by 57 votes. This is a nonpartisan race. Former Supervisor Taryn Peterson resigned earlier this year.
Police have arrested a man from Melrose today. That's in Jackson County in western Wisconsin. It's on charges related to the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Investigators with the FBI used social media posts and photos from various sources to verify that Joshua Munn and several of his family members entered the Capitol that day. According to an affidavit from the FBI, Munn sent messages via Facebook Messenger saying he had entered the building. And developing tonight, Senate Democrats say they have reached a budget agreement among themselves that envisions spending $3.5 trillion over the coming decade. The fiscal plan would pave the way for Democrats' drive to direct a huge pool of federal resources at climate change, health care, and family service programs. President Biden says every American adult has a right to vote, and he's vowing to protect that right.
This as controversial election laws continue to get passed in states across the country. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
President Biden denounced Republican-led efforts to rewrite state voting laws as a coordinated attack on democracy.
This is simple. This is election subversion. It's the most dangerous threat to voting and the integrity of free and fair elections in our history.
Since last year, 17 states have enacted a total of 28 laws affecting voting rights in elections.
They want to make it so hard and inconvenient that they hope people don't vote at all.
A group of Texas Democrats made the rounds in Washington Tuesday and met with Vice President Kamala Harris.
Defending the right of the American people to vote is as American as apple pie.
For the second time this year, the lawmakers fled Texas to prevent the GOP from passing a restrictive election law.
The motion fails for lack of quorum.
The measure would scale back mail-in voting while granting new rights to poll watchers. It would also criminalize drive-through voting and other methods of expanding ballot access. Republican Governor Greg Abbott said their tactics won't work forever.
I will be calling special session after special session after special session all the way up until Election Day of next year if I have to.
Governor Abbott has threatened to arrest the Democrats when they return to Texas. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Major League Baseball's All-Star Game is being played in Colorado tonight. It was to have taken place in Atlanta, but was moved after Georgia passed a new voting law in March.
New tonight, the Defense Department says roughly 70% of the U.S. military has had at least one dose of a coronavirus vaccine. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby spoke about the update with reporters while saying the figure is encouraging. Kirby also noted that there is more work to be done. He said the military is still committed to encouraging troops to get vaccinated to, quote, the maximum degree. The Department of Homeland Security now giving vaccinations to immigrant detainees. Today, Immigration and Customs Enforcement said it's ramping up vaccinations at detention facilities. The agency says Homeland Security received an initial allocation of 10,000 Johnson & Johnson vaccine doses, and nationwide distribution is now underway.
Health officials say no significant health risks have been found nearly 1 month after a massive chemical fire that burned for 10 days just across the Wisconsin border. We got an update today from the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency.
We have not seen any evidence that the air quality was compromised in a meaningful or significant way, and so we're very satisfied about that.
In addition to the air quality, they say for the most part, all soil and water samples collected since June 14th have shown contaminant levels below federal standards. Still to come tonight, a major automaker recalling tens of thousands of vehicles.
And some incredible video how they're restocking the fish population in remote parts of the country. Stay with us.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
How do you use your energy? Hitting the ball farther than yesterday? Fielding whatever comes your way? Trying to shine as bright as the sun? At Alliant Energy, we bring more clean, renewable energy to our customers every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about each other. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
All Denny's pancakes are made to order with fresh buttermilk, but this month's Spotlight Stack is a Patriot. Fresh, sweet, and full of freedom. New red, white, and blue pancakes. This month's Spotlight Stack. See you at Denny's.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there, just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Right now, get $750 customer cash on a new 2021 Camry, CHR, RAV4, Venza, or Highlander. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
It's time again to roll up your sleeves and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet. We're your summer lawn and garden experts, offering genuine values on everything you need to make, maintain, and enjoy your ideal yard. Like Estate All-Natural Fertilizer, just $9.99. Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with an $80 Estate Fertilizer purchase. This Charbroiled Gas Grill is $80 off. And keep comfortable indoors with this Danby Dehumidifier, $159.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Another person is dead after a crash along East Washington. This is the second deadly crash on the corridor in a week.
People are still dying on East Washington Avenue. So I'm asking, what isn't being done?
Naomi Coles gets answers. Wednesday on News 3 Now at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. Several miles miles of Los Angeles area beaches are closed due to a 17 million gallon sewage spill. The Hyperion plant says its power went out Sunday, forcing it to release sewage into Santa Monica Bay. It says normally it discharges treated sewage 5 miles into the ocean. This release of untreated sewage was 1 mile offshore. Also in California, an airplane crashed into a house, sparking a brush fire. Authorities in Monterey say a twin-engine Cessna crashed into the house after it took off from a nearby airport this morning. It is unclear if anyone was inside the home at the time. It's also not known if anyone was injured or what caused the plane to crash. The FAA and National Transportation Safety Board will investigate this incident.
In Surfside, Florida, the death toll rose again at the site of the collapsed condo building, nearing 100 now. A 1-year-old girl among the victims confirmed dead. 14 people are still unaccounted for. This is the 20th day now of searching since the building went down. 95 bodies have been found, but only 85 of them have been identified. A major airline now stepping up to help the families of the victims in that collapse. American Airlines donating 3 million miles to United Way of Miami-Dade County to transport families to and from the South Florida town. According to the airline, if requested by families, they are also offering to fly the remains of those who died back to their hometowns. New research shows a possible connection between alcohol and cancer. According to a worldwide study published today in the Lancet Oncology, more than 740,000 new cancer cases could be linked to drinking. Those involved with the data say moderate intake, about 2 drinks per day, appeared to account for 14% of cancer cases related to alcohol use, while heavy drinking, that's at least 6 drinks per day, related to 47%.
In consumer news, General Motors is recalling more than 400,000 trucks over an airbag issue. The problem is with inflator components that can fail and cause an airbag to suddenly deploy for no reason. Impacted vehicles include 1,500, 2,500, and 3,500 series pickup trucks manufactured between 2015 and 2016. Not all the trucks produced during that time are part of the recall. So far, all 3 reported unintended airbag deployments happened when no one was inside the vehicles. GMC and Chevrolet plan to notify owners of the recall next month. Volkswagen is hoping a green remake of one of its classics will result in major sales. The company is scheduled to unveil its VW ID Buzz in the U.S. by 2023. This electric vehicle is based on the legendary and well-loved VW bus that was popular in the 1960s and 70s. Officials say they are counting on the Buzz to be buzzworthy enough to double the company's U.S. market share by the end of the decade.
All right, check this out. Thousands of fish going for a little ride, getting dropped from a plane. This is into lakes in Utah. It's an effort to repopulate the lakes with life. Since the lakes are located in extremely remote areas, releasing the fish by air is the most effective method of stocking these lakes, as there are difficulties maintaining sufficient oxygen levels when transporting them by vehicle over such long distances. Up to 35,000 young fish called fingerlings can be released in a single aerial drop. It looks like it might not be the most comfortable way to land in the lake.
No,
they say they actually do pretty
like
well.
That? It worries me.
You just don't want them to blow off into the trees. Those
yes.
ones aren't going to make it. All right, we do have some potentially rough weather coming our way tomorrow. Dana's here with our first warn forecast.
We do have a few rounds of showers and thunderstorms we're keeping an eye on, so it will be a little bit of a stormy afternoon and evening for us for Wednesday. The same goes Wednesday night into Thursday. A little warmer outside tomorrow. High temperatures will be in the mid-80s. Also a little more humid. We factor in our dew points, likely going to feel like the upper 80s at times. And as far as the weekend is concerned, and next week we fall into a drier pattern and we really stay there. So this significant rainfall we're expecting over the next 48 hours or so, about the only rain that we're going to see looking through the rest of the 10-day. Overnight, our skies are becoming mostly clear. Temperatures only dropping to the upper 60s for overnight lows. There might be an isolated shower or two early in the morning, but the bulk of this rain really comes through in the mid to late afternoon. During the heat of the day, when temperatures are in the mid-80s, we start to see these showers along the western edge of the state first, and then everything builds east. This first round will likely bring the best opportunity for high winds or very, very strong wind gusts. We'll also see some very heavy rain with this. Continues through the evening, a little bit of a break or some moments where we don't have rain coming down until the next round starts to build in closer to midnight, where we'll likely see a little more rain accumulation, some heavier showers expected overnight into Thursday morning. Throughout the morning on Thursday, we'll continue to see scattered showers, possibly isolated thunderstorms. In the afternoon for Thursday, a lot of the rain starting to trend a little south of Madison, but still holding on to that possibility to see scattered showers throughout the area for Thursday afternoon and evening. And general rainfall totals really adding up for us. Likely going to see at least an inch or two of accumulation for most of southern Wisconsin, but some isolated areas could certainly pick up over 3 inches of rainfall with these thunderstorms starting to trail each other, or if things slow down a little bit, those accumulation totals really rack up. So we're concerned about high winds, strong wind gusts and wind damage, but also localized flooding during the day on Thursday with that rain coming through. We're now under an enhanced risk for severe weather throughout southern Wisconsin. So that's a 3 on a scale to 5. Again, the main concerns, the wind and localized flooding, but not ruling out the potential for hail or an isolated tornado for tomorrow afternoon as those storms start to build in during the heat of the day. So an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow overnight. We're still going to hold on to those rain chances into Thursday. Once we get through this system, though, we move into a much drier trend. In fact, we're trending well below average with our precipitation in our 6 to 10 day outlook, and our temperatures trending above average, likely carrying us towards the end of July with above average temperatures. Tomorrow will be close to 84, another warm and humid afternoon, with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and evening. There is the potential for severe weather tomorrow, so a day where you certainly need to be weather aware and keep an eye on things in your area. Have your weather app downloaded. It will alert you if any warnings are issued in your area. It's really handy just to have it because sometimes something might be building into Grant County and you want that warning if you're in Grant County, or if you're in Dane County. Our viewing area is quite large, so to have your own county's warnings coming in your phone, very handy on days like tomorrow.
It's a huge help.
Absolutely, yes.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Dana. All right, in sports, this is just the perfect partnership, right? Wisconsin's O-line cashing in on a deal, all the meat they can eat.
What?
That's right. We'll learn more about it. Zach's got sports next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
When it's an appliance for the home, there's more to it than good looks, like a ceiling fan. It's an appliance that keeps us cool and comfortable. It's hot out, and this ceiling fan is working hard for pennies compared to my air conditioner. I went to the fan experts at Madison Lighting to choose a fan that fits our needs perfectly. Big enough to cool the room and the right motor to handle it all. I love the way it looks. Want one? All fans are on sale till July 25th at Madison Lighting on Watts Road.
You guys got any signal?
I've only got one bar, Dad. Anything? I think it's getting weaker.
Experience hybrid performance that takes you further.
What about now?
Nope.
Anything?
I've got nothing.
Perfect.
And feel what it's like to truly connect at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. See Lexus of Madison.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Here's the thing. When you create a network as a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the strongest signal comes from starting local and staying loyal, no matter how much you grow. The nationwide network built from your town up. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. No trade-in required or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It took us years to find the perfect bun for Culvers Pretzel House Pub Burger.
It's got the nice pretzel flavor on the outside, but when you open it up, it's light and airy. Got a nice sweet flavor to it. It literally melts in your mouth.
This bun is perfect for a Pretzel House Pub Burger. Seared fresh beef, tangy mustard bistro sauce, pickled red onions, 2 slices of bacon, served with our signature cheddar cheese sauce.
This bun was made for this burger. This is perfect.
I think it's an awesome burger. Welcome to Delicious.
A Madison Magazine exclusive, the untold story of Nirvana on the 30th anniversary of Nevermind, and Madison's pivotal role in the band's runaway success, with never-seen photos and local accounts. Get your collector's issue of Madison Magazine on newsstands now. Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning top industry honors for outstanding journalism and design, including the coveted prize for general excellence in the 36th Annual National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
Since college athletes were allowed to profit off their name, image, and likeness, we've seen Badgers create their own line of merchandise, team up with GoPuff and Barstool Sports. But there is one that stands out above the rest. The entire Wisconsin offensive line has partnered with Mission Barbecue, which has become the official barbecue of the Badger O-line. You can't make this up. It's a match made in heaven. Hog for the Hogs up front. It doesn't get any better than that. During Game 1 and 2, Devin Booker was a problem for the Bucks. The Sun Star scored 58 points in Phoenix, but when the series shifted to Milwaukee, the Deer made sure his shooting did not. Booker scored only 10 points, shooting just 3 of 14 from the field, and credit that to the home team's defense. But the Bucks know they're going to have to be even more locked in on that end of the floor for Game 4, because doing it twice isn't a guarantee.
He's a great player, but he's human, but I think we're expecting, we're going to have to be even better on him. But I wouldn't say there was one specific thing or anything we did different. Obviously, there's subtle little things that, we're trying to do, but, we just got to be prepared for a really good Devin Booker going into the Game 4.
Pete Alonso's salary is in the $600,000 range for the year. Last night, thanks to hitting 74 home runs in the Home Run Derby, he made that and then some. For winning the Derby, the former Mallard took home $1 million. Not a bad day's pay for defending his title. But for Alonso, this thing is his. It's what he does, and being a part of it is something he dreamed of while watching the Derby as a kid.
I think I'm the best power hitter on the planet, and being able to showcase that and really put on a fun display for fans. I just think that it's truly a dream come true for me, because when I was younger, my parents actually let me stay up past my bedtime to watch this. Hi guys, thank you.
Even though Logan Michaels wasn't selected during the final day of the MLB draft, that doesn't mean his big league dreams are over. The former DeForest Norski star is heading to the show after signing a free agent deal with the Orioles. Last season, Michaels helped lead Virginia to the College World Series. And in the All-Star game, the American League just beat the National League for the 8th straight season. 5-2 was the final in this year's Midsummer Classic. Corbin Burns allowed 2 runs in 2 innings, while Freddie Peralta became the Brewers' first pitcher to strike out the side in an All-Star game. We're back after this.
Save on the best name brand mattresses with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection in stock now. Your choice, 14-inch firm or plush queen mattress, just $4.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Don't pay for gas ever again. Gobin Cars is selling 2017 Chevy Bolt and Bolts with low miles and factory warranty for only $19,995 or $299 per month.
That's right, electric vehicles with a 250-mile range. So buy your Chevy Bolt or Bolt from only $19,995 or $299 per month at Gobin Cars.
25 cars to choose from, and just ask for my daughter, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my dad, Don the Steelman Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
The only thing better than tacos is faster tacos. That's why Johnsonville created its new ground taco sausage. That's right, taco sausage. Premium cuts of ground pork authentically seasoned with cumin and garlic. Next taco night, skip the seasoning packets. Just sizzle and serve. Because with new Johnsonville taco sausage, the only thing between your family and tasty tacos is 10 minutes.
Menards has everything you need to maintain your vehicles. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Shell. Formula Shell Motor Oil provides economical value and performance in a trusted brand. Save today with 11% off. Light up your garage or workspace with Patriot Lighting. This 15,000 lumen LED light swivels to adjust the light where you need it. All Patriot Lighting is 11% off. Save today with 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Enjoy a cheeseburger or a McChicken sandwich. Get any two for just $2.50.
Fry Construction is celebrating 26 years of providing excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 26 years, we are offering 26% off gutters or insulation with any full roofing project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Save now on furniture with the A1 Instant Rebate with a huge selection of inventory available now. Your choice 2-piece sofa and love seat or sectional, just $9.99.
Madison's locally owned family furniture store.
Save online or in-store with the A1 Instant Rebate.
First Warn Weather, certified most accurate forecast. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally, tonight, a Michigan man demolishing the back landing of his home made a surprising discovery under the stairs. 158 bowling balls.
Is that Gary's house?
It's on Gary's old house. The homeowner said the house was built back in '59 while the Brunswick Bowling Products factory was still operating over in Muskegon. He said former Brunswick employees contacted him on social media and said it was common practice for workers to take unusable balls home to use as a substitute for gravel or sand in construction projects.
Gary, so I think like some, but not 158.
Wow.
That's a lot of lifting, man.
Gary is thinking that this is just all wrong.
He's got bags for every one of those balls.
How could you treat a bowling ball like that?
As gravel, of all things.
All right, you might have a busy afternoon tomorrow, huh?
Yes, we do have an alert day in the forecast for tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will develop in the afternoon and continue overnight into Thursday. Thursday will be a little cooler with highs in the upper 70s, and then the rest of the 10-day we hit a drier stretch with seasonable temperatures in the mid to low 80s for afternoon highs.
All right, Dana, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.